I'm from Houston, we on fire, take a different nigga life. Calling down McGregor, glass smoking out my tire, man.
Tell him O shot you.
Hey, yo, Cash, you did it with this one. Did that crazy shit, yeah. This that crazy shit, yeah. Did that crazy shit. This that crazy shit. Did that crazy shit.
What up, cuz?
What up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
What up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, Honeycomb? What up, Happy Hills? No Afghanistan, ain't no actors here. Strapped to kill, man, I think for even a second of the motherfucking rapper here. Real hit or real smacker here. I'm the truth like the pastor here. Me and Honeycomb locked in like Jamaica here. In the booth with a Drake in there. In the show with a whole lot of sticks and a whole lot of gang numbers. If you told and you testified, not certified, can't hang with us. On the phone with bro in the Fed right now, he facing like 35.
Damn,
Say he want to take it to try to the lower they offer my brother with 25. We bring the third side, supplying the drug high. This shit no cap, nigga. My music for gangsters and path flippers. Plugged in mafia trap, nigga. Real rap, fuck a microphone. Made a stupid bag off a telephone. Money casei, I'm never wrong. Just point him out, he gon' strike him down. What up, cuz?
What up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
What up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood? I smell like I diet bitch with no pistol license, but you know I got killer right. My little partner went super saiyan. He trying to kill Superman. That bitch that went kryptonite. Oh, you mean kryptonite? Black. Hey, what's up, blood gang? I got the pack. I'm still in the drug gang. I bet you a rat. I can't show you love, man. I just see these niggas in wet. Man, I just see these niggas in tech. If I was a car and the tire went flat, I still can see myself getting jacked. Your lad boy, nigga get fought back. Nigga acting like a broad, nigga treat you like a brat. Nigga hit you from the front, then hit you from the back. Then hit you from the side with the big ass Mac. Last time I goddamn McDonald. I picked that shit on grandmama. I really whack for on my mama. I pick shit up and act like thunder. My white free girl give me head in the home. Her head go dun. What up, cuz? What up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
What up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, blood?
What up, cuz?
Hey, what up, black?
Breaking news tonight, Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez says a man has been arrested and charged after a 2-year-old boy was shot in the head by a 4-year-old. Happened about 12:15 this afternoon at a home along Anale Drive. That's near the East Freeway in the Channelview area. A 4-year-old was found holding the weapon. According to the sheriff, the gun owner was a friend of the family visiting from out of town. He's being charged with making a firearm accessible to a minor, which is a misdemeanor. We talked to the boy's grandfather tonight.
What's the deal? Good morning, Quebec Queen.
He ran to my room, like, freak out.
Man, as y'all see right here, man, a 4-year-old, you know what I'm saying, shot a 2-year-old in the head. And you know what they just said, it was a family of the friend, man. So y'all need to watch where y'all put them guns and shit at, man. For real, because you can just sit it down and, you know, sitting it on the counter, you know what I'm saying, the kids can grab a chair and, you know what I'm saying, get on top of the counter. So, you know what I'm saying, I advise y'all, if y'all do have a gun or something around the house, you know what I'm saying, put it up somewhere high. And, you know what I'm saying, make sure them kids don't see where you put it at. Because I bullshit you not, I was one of them little kids. And if I seen you put the gun up there, shit, I was going to go up there and play with that motherfucker. But I wasn't crazy enough to pull that motherfucker, though. Yeah, I'm going to go up there and play with it and shit, but I ain't putting my hand nowhere towards the goddamn trigger because, shit, I've been seeing them motherfuckers since I was a little young nigga. And I know that shit, them motherfuckers hurt people. You know, these little 4-year-old kids, 2-year-old kids, they don't know nothing. You know, they just picking up guns, playing with them and stuff. But let's see what they talking about with this SNAP benefit shit. Because they say this SNAP benefits is causing the taxpayers money. And, you know, when I got a job and when I'm working, I'm a taxpayer. So let's see what's going on.
Hundreds of millions of dollars are on the line as the state of Texas struggles to fix an ongoing problem.
Now, processing errors with the State Department of Health and Human Services are putting federal funding at risk. And if the state can't lower its food benefits error rate, taxpayers will be left picking up the tab.
13 Investigates Micah Hatfield looks into the high cost of these mistakes and the desperate families who are paying the price for mistakes they didn't make.
Ethel Griffin works 3 home health jobs to support.
Yeah.
Well, a targeted home invasion left one person injured in the Woodlands today. Investigators in the Woodlands say the robbers lied about who they were to get inside. Fox 26's
Man, as y'all see, this happened in the Woodlands, man. It's going down in the Woodlands. See, the people think that the Woodlands is a nice spot that the wealthy go and, get them a home and they live comfortable and stuff. If you ever think about the Woodlands, man, and if you ever been to the Woodlands, you know that the laws is hot around that motherfucker. So, doing a home invasion or doing a crime in the Woodlands is like the dumbest shit that a nigga could do. You know what I'm saying? If you was a nigga and you in the white folks area terrorizing them people, man, you already know you ain't gonna get far. But yeah, this crazy right here, seeing that a home invasion happened in the Woodlands. You expect home invasions to happen out here all the time because they got big houses and it's a lot of money out there. But shit, we gonna see what these people talking about. I'm telling you, shit. All I know, this is Ace Town, and this shit, it's summertime. So shit, man, I'm telling you, if I was just to play everything that happened yesterday or the day before, if I was to play everything that happened this week, goddamn it, we'll have a 3-4 hour show. I'm telling, just from what's going on in the city. But I ain't gonna play all that shit. I'm just playing a couple of little clips from yesterday, and we're gonna move on with the show.
Leslie Delaspore is outside the house where it happened in Alden Bridge, Plum Crest Circle area.
Yeah, robbers came here claiming to be with the sheriff's office before entering the home and robbing the folks inside. According to the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, deputies were called to the South Plum Crest Circle area late this morning after they were told a robbery was in progress. Investigators say multiple suspects entered the home using force to demand money and valuables. The homeowners were tied and roughed up during the incident. One of them later managed to escape, then run to a neighbor's house and call 911. One homeowner that was injured was taken to the hospital and has since been released. What's especially concerning, investigators say, the suspects were impersonating law enforcement officers by wearing utility belts and black shirts with white lettering that said sheriff on it. We spoke with the sheriff's office, who offered advice about what to do if someone claiming to be law enforcement comes to your door.
Most law enforcement will come to the office dressed in a uniform or in a marked patrol vehicle with the insignias of the law enforcement agency on the side of their vehicles. If someone comes to your door and you do not believe or have suspicions that they are not law enforcement, you can contact 911 and give your location, and they will tell you if they are real law enforcement officers or not. If you have legitimate concerns, you can ask for their badge number, their unit number, and a legitimate officer will happily provide it to you. Our policy is no deputy will be offended by you taking precautions to ensure the family's safety.
Now, the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office says they're asking anyone who lives in this community to check their Ring cameras between 9:30 a.m. and 10:30 a.m. this morning. And if you have any information, please call them. Reporting in the Woodlands, Leslie Delaspore, Fox 26 News.
Left.
The newly released video.
So y'all see what happened out there in the Woodlands, man. There's some people that came to a motherfucker's house acting like somebody that they not, man. All I'm saying is, I bullshit you not. It's people that's walking around the neighborhood selling shit. They trying to fix your fence. They trying to get you to buy something. They want a new light company. You know what I'm saying? They walk around neighborhoods doing this shit all the time. But you know what I do? I bullshit you not. I say 10 years ago, I used to, run to the door, open the door, talk to them and shit. But now I just got to the point where shit, if you ring the doorbell, I got the door camera. I got 2 cameras at the front door. So I just look at the motherfucking phone and shit. If I see that I don't want to talk to you, I don't even answer the door. Yeah, some of y'all need to stop answering the door for people. If y'all don't know them goddamn people at the door, what you tell them kids? Y'all need to start doing what we preach to our kids. Don't open my motherfucking door. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to tell them kids that. Don't dot my motherfucking door. Don't open my motherfucking door. Don't talk to strangers and shit. So the same shit we promote to our kids, man, we need to start listening to that shit because it seems like, goddamn it, you know, when we get older, you know what I'm saying, we get friendlier and, you know what I'm saying, we just forget our surroundings. Yeah, we can't forget what we surrounded by. We surrounded by fucked up and evil people. Some people don't want to work. They want to goddamn rob you. So shit, yeah. yeah. Don't open that motherfucking door if you don't know them goddamn people. If you ain't got no doorbell camera, go get your doorbell camera. If you don't want a doorbell camera, put you some cameras at the motherfucking door. But yeah, it's to that time where shit, when your doorbell ring, goddamn, and you can look and see if you want to open that motherfucker. So just imagine 2 or 3 motherfuckers standing at the door. What are these 2 or 3 motherfuckers doing at my door? Yeah, let's see what this shit is about Tiger Woods, though, man.
It shows Tiger Woods performing a series of sobriety tests.
You understand?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And the moment deputies handcuff him,
So at this time, if you believe your normal faculties are impaired, okay, and you're under that unknown substance, okay, so at this time you're under arrest for DUI, yes, sir.
allegedly finding 2 opioid pills in his pocket.
That's a narco. It's narco? Yeah. Okay.
Tonight, Florida's Martin County Sheriff releasing hours of footage from the star golfer's DUI arrest.
This is fun.
Here, he describes the moment he hit a truck's trailer.
Up down my phone, and all of a sudden, boom.
Then there's an apparent phone call with President Trump.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, you got it. All right, thank you. Bye.
Damn.
Just keep you down here with us, please. Yeah, I was just talking to the president.
Damn. So hold on, man.
In the videos, Woods has constant hiccups. In the videos, Woods has constant.
Yeah, I was just talking to the president.
In the video.
Hold on, man. So you telling me this man get arrested for DWI and then he called the president? So you telling me this man get arrested? I mean, well, shit. You telling me he get stopped by the police and he got Donald Trump direct number to where he can call the president and let the president know what happened, man. I'm telling you, shout out to these cameras and shit, bro, because if we didn't see that and if they was just trying to tell us that shit, it'll kind of be hard for us to believe that shit. Like, nah, man, this man ain't got the president number. He ain't calling no Donald Trump when them people pulled us over. But shit, as we looking at it, we got the video. This nigga really did, dog. That shit crazy.
Videos, Woods has constant hiccups and repeatedly shakes his head. During those field sobriety tests, at times he struggles with the deputy's instructions.
Try not to move your head, okay?
You have the hiccups.
Hello? Gucci, hey, what's up with you? You all right? Man, them boys that you done told. Hey, them boys that you done told, on them. But they ain't said that everybody saying you done told on them boys, and them feds don't pick them boys up.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
the feds don't pick him and his daddy. They said that they going to get his grandma every damn about it. They said you told the whole damn family. God, boy.
Oh shit.
I said the same thing. I was like, not Gucci. The Gucci, I know it ain't said nothing. I said, ain't no damn way Gucci told. Yes, how they kidnap you?
See, y'all talking. Look, man. I think that nigga Gucci told, man, because when them feds come to you, bro, you don't want to deal with them goddamn feds, bro. I think that nigga Gucci told like a motherfucker. Yeah. I think he told. Yeah, shit. Them feds shit. Nigga, they done robbed that nigga and his goddamn wife. Shit, nigga, if you looking at it, nigga, come on, man. Yeah, that nigga Gucci told like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they said them boys trick you to come somewhere. They kidnap you, made you sign the paper, but he won't be on your label again. I was like, Gucci just came and got me. I would have signed something. But no, I won't. Everybody you signed them niggas either die or go to prison. Never mind. But I would have took the money in the chain. I wasn't tripping about the money in the chain. But they said them boys had kidnapped you and every damn thing. So I was like, when they said that they had kidnapped, I was like, what his caregiver at? Yeah, I'm like, his care. What the hell his caregiver at? Yeah, Keisha. She had gonna be on social media by after 5 and she gotta keep an eye on you. You kill some friend. I was like, who the hell this girl? Is she married to the nigga? Is she taking care of the nigga? Well, they said, bro, you should have knew not to go. You ain't heard that boy said he told his grandmama. He said grandma told him to keep the grass cut low the whole time. He was a snake. That should have been good enough. You even there. I don't know. The thing about him, he don't allow it in rap. He said his daddy was a first co-defendant. He said that in his song too. I don't know, but I'm just saying, bro. I hope you ain't tell. I just hope you damn so ain't tell. That's why I told her about when they told him about like ain't no way he told. I said Keisha probably told. That's who probably told her. I know she don't play about you, so I like. And you got it. The one second, I was like the old Gucci. The old Gucci ain't going. The old Gucci would have cleared every damn thing out.
Oh shit.
God damn, boy, I damn so I hate that for him. Cause bro had just got out. Yeah, then I see it, yeah. Then he told me that nigga said the only person got more body than him. You heard what he said. I ain't even say the name, cause you know, yeah. Right. So you shouldn't even pull up on him. Like, did you really even pull up on him for real?
Oh shit, dog.
Damn, Gucci. Look, I hope you ain't tell. All thing I say, I hope you ain't the one that told. And I hope they let the boy out, cause that boy just got out. He don't need to be in there like that. Let him out. I'm like, they got his daddy too. If you did it, that's a bad look. That's all I'm gonna say. It's a bad damn look if you did it. I'm saying you didn't do it. But if you did it, you already know what time it is.
That nigga said, hey, that's a bad look, dog.
Yeah, Woody really, yeah, Woody wasn't built for it. Pooh built for it. Yeah. Pooh built for it.
All right, we're not gonna watch this one right here because this was a little bit too. This yeah. This one a little bit too long, man.
Hello? Gucci. What's with you? Man, them boys that you done told.
Man, he got one where he talked to Pooh.
Hey, them boys that you done told.
That's
them
what
boys that you done told on them.
I'm trying to pull
but
up
they ain't
the
said that everybody saying you done told on them boys. And no, the feds don't pick them boys up.
Here you go, right here. That's the one where he acting like he talking to Pooh.
Hello? Pooh, what's up with you, boy?
Oh
man, they said them boys got you damn jammed down there. Yeah, bro. You know, I was just telling bro, like, bro, I just seen bro the other day. I know I told her I ain't no deal. I just seen bro the other day. Man, I was like, man, ain't no deal. I was like, bro ain't even been out there 30 seconds. I was like, he ain't even been out 30 seconds. They already trying to send him back. But I said that how the double work, but everybody talking about it. I mean, my opinion, I don't think Gucci Man did it. That's just my opinion. I don't know, but I don't think he did it, bro. I don't think he said the word. I think somebody else said it. Everybody talking about the security with police officer. If that's true, that's who they said it. I don't think Gucci said it, bro. Right, and I tell everybody, I don't think Gucci said it. I don't think you did it. They got to show me footage of you doing that. I mean, your name speak for itself. But I don't think you did it, bro. But then I was like, damn, bro, if you did that, boy, man, shoot. If you did what they said you did, bro, hey, that crazy work. That's damn crazy work. But like I said, I'm gonna tell everybody you didn't do it. Somebody else did. That wasn't you. That one you did. That was somebody else did.
Oh,
right. They were like, after y'all, well, not you, but after they did what they did, then them niggas went on the internet and were posting the jewelry and stuff. I saw Gucci Man the other day at the store, and he had that ring on. Yes, that big ass, he didn't have it on. So I was like, what good? He was G'd up. I was like, what the hell the ring at? You feel me? Right. That's why I said, I ain't saying that y'all did it. Somebody took the boy ring, because that boy used to wear that ring every damn well. Somebody took that damn ring, but like I said, I don't know. Yeah, but look, I hope they let you out. You my favorite. You by far my favorite rapper. I hope they let you out, bro. Cause right, cause I was gonna hit you up. I was gonna hit some people up anyway. and see you have some old clothes that you ain't, you know, the old clothes you ain't you know, fucking with that I can, you know, I can get. Yeah, I can feel them. I can feel them. We about the same size. I know I can feel them. You spending $5,000 on jeans and stuff. I need them. I need all of them, bro. Yes, just send me your mom information. I'm gonna take care of them. I'm gonna take care of them. Okay, if they do try to send you up that road, I'm gonna take care of them. When I take them off, iron them, put them back up. Cause I know you might need them when you get back out. And that what real niggas do. But look, hold it down in there. And like I said, I hope it ain't true what they said, what happened. I hope y'all can figure it out. You and Gucci Man can sit down at the table and figure it out. That's the crazy work, bro. But like I said, bro, you be safe, man. You be safe. You keep your head up. Don't put your head down. You keep your head up. And I'm gonna go put me a bullet on my damn face. Cause you said don't get no teardrop, get a favorite bullet. I'm gonna get me a 9 bullet on my damn face.
Man, come on, dog. This nigga. Oh shit. Now look, man, I don't know if this shit true, but they say, man, the reason that Pooh Shiesty set up Gucci Man is because they say Gucci Man supposed to slept with Pooh Shiesty mama, and then he supposed to stole like $5 million from him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And they was trying to get up out of a 360 deal. So you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how Twitter be having all the information.
Been rocking big juice, nigga. I rock big juice, nigga. Everywhere I go, nigga. Shit, a whole different world. Leave that shit up to motherfuckers like. Leave that shit up to another motherfucker, but that shit ain't for everybody, nigga. Can't make the shit sound good. My nigga, like, stop playing with me. Shit, a different type. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, different type of breed. Just realize, man, you ain't seen no nigga like me, man. They can do it all, man. We can do it all, man. Natural born gangster, man. Natural born gangster, man. Cold at whatever he do, man. This rapping shit, man. We get money, man. We putting on, man. We shining. Man, goddamn, man. Ain't too much a nigga can't do, man. Motherfucker, whatever, you know. Shit too easy, man. Oh, man. Been rocking big juice, nigga. I rock big juice, nigga. Everywhere I go, nigga. Shit, a whole different world. Leave that shit up to motherfuckers like. Leave that shit up to another motherfucker, but that shit ain't for everybody, nigga. Can't make the shit sound good, my nigga. Like, stop playing with me. Shit, a different type. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, different type of breed. Just realize, man, you ain't seen no nigga like me, man. They can do it all, man. We can do it all, man. Natural born gangster, man. Natural born gangster, man. Cold at whatever he do, man. This rapping shit, man. We get money, man. We putting on, man. We shining. Man, goddamn, man.
Yeah, that boy's talking over there, man.
Yo, how did you know everything you told me is in the paperwork, bro?
Say, man, I asked the nigga, you knew Gotti's truck got shot up 50 times before anybody knew. Nigga, didn't nobody know Gotti Rolls Royce Bentley truck got shot up. That nigga was the first nigga on there to say it.
Wait, Gotti's truck got shot up? When?
You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
No, you keep bringing new information to the limelight.
Nigga,
We don't know.
Real Memphis nigga.
Yeah. Gotti Rolls truck got shot up like right before Dolph got killed. Like he ain't never reported. It got shot. He had to run flats on it and shit. Dolph had sent a little crew through. They caught him at the bank on Winchester. And they hit it up like.
They got me feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride away. We want to just get directly into this case here. The Department of Justice, again, this is another thing about rappers who have been to the system or been through the system, yet they refuse to learn. They come out taunting the system. The idea of fuck the feds, fuck the judge, fuck the prosecutor. It sounds good. Trust me, there's a exhilarating feeling when you're even repeating it, even if you've never been in trouble. However, it looks like they don't forget. This is clearly an attempt probably for a slam dunk for the Department of Justice. They've done a press conference about it. We're about to watch it now. If you guys are just tuning in, rapper Gucci Man was robbed at gunpoint. And it appears that the Department of Justice has now
Hey,
taken
make sure y'all
to a press
subscribe and
conference,
hit
and
that
that's what I'm
like
saying.
button for
Once
me
they're
one
doing
time,
a press
man.
conference, they usually put out press releases to the public, but they're doing press conferences because this is a slam dunk. You get in there.
Make sure you hit that like button for me
Real
one
quick,
time,
everybody
man.
get up
Make
in
sure
here.
you subscribe if you're new to the
We are
channel.
covering this story live. It really just broke. I was kicking it on Kick for a bit, and we realized this came down the pipeline. Okay, let's go.
I'm Ryan Rabel. I'm the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming. This week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists.
So I'm glad he just said that for anybody in Texas, as you can see, the feds are down here in Texas. They are down there in Dallas. This happened in Dallas. They are in Houston. So if you are doing any criminal criminal activity, dog, you need to stop, bro, because these motherfuckers are down here and they lurking, bro. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? They get paid to clean up. So shit, all they doing is what they get paid to do, dog. So y'all niggas need to be careful. If you listen to this, the feds are in Dallas and they are active and they are watching and they are on the move, feet on the ground. God damn it, be careful.
Kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, wow.
8 of the 9 were arrested yesterday in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville. These individuals who are charged and arrested include Lontrell Williams Jr., also known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr.
Well, I guess that, I was with Pooh Shiesty on they should make him the face of the Nike Shiesty. I guess that's how to win, right?
Rodney Wright Jr., also known as Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel, and Terrence Rogers has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas.
Now, I hate that I'm pausing it a little bit, but January 10th, again,
And
we're thinking about
say what you mean. Okay, this is what I mean. Okay, this is not a big case. You know what I'm saying? So that's like the whole thing about it. This is not a big case. And the feds really don't pick up robbery cases. The only reason the feds picked up this robbery case is because Pooh Shiesty is on federal parole. So at the end of the day, like, I can just see them just reinstating his parole or goddamn it, giving him a little time. But yeah, that nigga gonna be out next year. Dog. That nigga daddy already at home on house arrest and shit. So this not no big case, dog. This is not a big case, bro. They don't give a fuck about Gucci Mane getting robbed. You know what I'm telling you? Them people don't give a fuck about Gucci Mane getting robbed. All they care about is them guns getting across state lines and shit like that. Yeah, them people don't give a fuck about Gucci. That's what I mean. That nigga gonna be out next year. You don't tell him, cause shit, that nigga ain't got no fucked up record. Yeah, we done seen that nigga shoot people. We done seen them, but shit, nigga, it ain't, man, they ain't about to do nothing to this nigga. They don't give a fuck about Gucci. Y'all will see what I'm talking about. They gonna let this nigga free next goddamn year.
All this. When did first
they ain't about to
you
lock
should
this
think about
nigga
that
ass up
because
for robbing Gucci.
we're gonna have to figure out the narrative later on. First day out. Oh my god! If that was dropped in December, so what probably happens, chat,
So
is
that man dad a rat.
they
Nah,
haven't
they
been.
said
This happens
that.
a lot. This is
I
why
heard
Bobby
that.
Shmurda had to get off Epic.
I heard that.
A rapper gets locked up, the label, it's out of sight, out of mind. They're not gonna still send money to your mama, to your daddy, to everybody who's with you. And if your account in terms of music, if that dries up and they don't have a lot of money, they're not gonna
I see. Hey, look,
reinvest.
I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Dropping some comments. That nigga say Shiesty daddy told. Hey man, that shit could be true. You know what I'm saying? Because they did lock his ass up, and now he on house arrest. So that could be true. You know, tell you that could be true, but you know, that's a narrative that you know some more content creators probably, you know what I'm saying, paint. But all I can say is allegedly, you know what I'm telling, because we don't know who told yet. You know what I'm telling you? If we look at the paperwork and shit, I think they got statements and stuff from motherfuckers. So that's what we got to go by. We got to go by the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? With this paperwork, I think they got statements and shit from Gucci. So we know Gucci did tell. You know what I'm telling you? Yeah, we ain't talking about that old paperwork right now. We want to stay on topic. And you know what I'm saying? We want to talk
into
about
an artist
shit.
that's
Yeah,
incarcerated.
we know his
So you
dad
know what
is
usually
snitch,
happens,
though.
chat?
We know his dad is
That
snitch.
artist feels away. It's like how
But
Blueface
that's
said.
for
I know I'm
another
comparing to
show.
Blueface, but remember, you know how Blueface said he can't forgive one of his baby mamas because she wasn't there for him. So Pooh Shiesty probably gets out, goes to the halfway house, and he has some resentment for 1017. They probably weren't there, even though supposedly in his first interview he actually kind of did say, did he say Gucci was there? But regardless, when he gets out, he drops a hit. He's probably thinking these niggas didn't hold me down when I was locked down. They ain't funding nothing. They're not giving me nothing. Why they gonna eat at the table with me? And they probably approached him to say, yo, you know what? Gotti been doing some stuff for us. We want to leave. There's a beef between Gotti, long-standing beef between Gotti and Gucci. Gucci's like, nah. Gucci's like, yo, we could probably give you better terms, but we're not letting you out of this contract. Right? One of the things about music contracts that's different than most contracts is, like, for example, a basketball contract. When you sign for 5 years, if you get locked up for 6 years on your second year in the contract, when you get out of jail, that contract is over. That contract is void. The contract is based on time, not actually deliverables that are staggered. The thing with music contracts, it's usually staggered based on deliverables in terms of albums. So yeah, you get locked up, essentially the contract gets paused. So you don't come out and be like, nah, man, this contract was supposed to be done in 5 years. I'm free. So that's kind of a running theory I got right now. But just to let you know the dates, December 12th, he drops First Day Out, the music video. And a month later, he meets up with Gucci Mane on January 10th, they said. And that's when the robbery occurs. So his song's already buzzing. Let me go back. I'm trying to not interrupt.
Has not been arrested yet, but will be soon. The complaint alleges that on January 10th of this year, 3 music industry professionals traveled to Dallas for a scheduled business meeting. Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims.
Now, this is going to be a big source of conversation. Gucci Mane is listed as a victim. Now, a lot of times what happened in this rap community, like, you hear stuff. Oh, this.
Nah, facts, bro. You know what I'm telling you? It's a whole bunch of money being made, but it's a whole lot of shit we don't know about, bro. So, you know, one thing I done learned by being in these streets, you know what I'm telling you, you know, you can respect the motherfucker next move, or you don't have to respect the motherfucker next move. You know what I'm telling you? So at the end of the day, you know, shit, I just come from the game to where you just gotta respect what a motherfucker do. So shit, even though it's dumb shit, you know what I'm telling you. You know, Pooh Shiesty showed us that niggas still get down in the daytime, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all gotta understand, like, I'm from Texas, them niggas from Memphis, you know, it's niggas all around the motherfucking world. But Pooh Shiesty showed us that they still get down in the daytime. This shit ain't happen at night. They didn't go raw Gucci at night. Nah, they did all this in the daytime, man. Yeah, they did all this in the daytime. So we know dude is a dummy. Dude is a crash shot. But at the end of the day, he doesn't care. And there's more people like that out of here that doesn't care. When they want to, they
This guy got stripped down after a dice game. This guy got robbed at the dice game. This guy, he up fire on this guy. And,
not the only one.
He shot at those dudes, and nothing much comes out of it.
Not the only one. I'm not about to be sitting up here steady calling this man a dummy, because he already just got out of prison and he did something else. Like, okay, like, I'm not about to keep disrespecting this man and calling this man a dummy because the decisions that he making. I don't know why he made this decision. I'm not gonna be like these other broadcasters and shit talking about he a crash dummy this and crash dummy that. Ain't no telling what happened. So yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, he just got out of prison and now he back in jail. Man, niggas been doing that shit since they created jail. Since they created a motherfucking jail, a motherfucker walked in that bitch, and then when he got out, he was back up in that motherfucker. That's how the world is set up. So when I see niggas and I see black folks and Mexicans and shit talking about this nigga dumb, this nigga that, god damn it, we all is. Yeah, he ain't the only dumb motherfucker. We all is. We all dumb around this motherfucker. We all do dumb shit thinking we gonna get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Shut the
And
fuck up. I hate
sometimes,
these
obviously, the first thing
podcasts,
is you don't want to cooperate, right?
especially
Because
these
being a
old
snitch is almost like a scarlet letter. The second thing is
these old motherfucking broadcasters see a nigga do some dumb shit, then they think it's right for them to come and preach. Like, shut up, bitch. Them niggas young. They gonna keep doing dumb shit. The dumb shit we did, we learned from it and we grew from it. God damn it, them niggas gotta learn and grow from shit too. Because when the big homies told us not to do such, nigga, we still did that shit because we wanted to do it. So at the end of the day, a nigga can tell these little niggas not to do shit and they still gonna do it. So damn, what the fuck? Oh, them niggas crash dummies, this and you niggas 40 years old, 50 years old, and you niggas still ready to crash out. But when the young niggas do it, it's a problem though. Shut the fuck up.
people don't want to wear that
You niggas
victim
need to
tag,
start
that victim
respecting
label.
motherfuckers, and respecting their
Right?
mind.
They don't want to shit. Remember when I was covering the Big U thing and I said, well, whack, they say you're like one of the victims. They got an incident where Big U supposedly did something to you and he started barking at me. Guys from the streets, guys are like in music that are portraying this tough image. They don't ever want to be the victim on paper. Okay. So that's a huge deterrent from them ever talking to the cops. Now, did Gucci talk to the cops? That's going to be a big conversation we're going to have. Now, Gucci's from Atlanta. Listen, is he slithering away with the rest of the slimes? I'm not my bad. I mean, is he slithering away? We don't know. But he is from Atlanta.
Man, as we know, man, them boys out there in Atlanta, them hoes, I said them hoes, them niggas ain't got no problems talking to the police. Yeah, I bullshit you not. We have seen them guys, you know what I'm saying, have no problem and sit down and explain to the police what they want the police to know. Yeah, I bullshit you not. Like, you know how some niggas don't talk to them hoes? No, Atlanta niggas, they would talk to them motherfuckers to get they self out of trouble. You don't tell it, niggas like us, like shit, we ain't giving y'all no information. So shit, we ain't doing no talking. Whatever y'all got, y'all just gonna have to go, y'all gonna have to prove that shit. But yeah, we not about to sit down and explain what happened the day before and you know how it led up to this and what a nigga did earlier that day. Nah, we ain't talking about none of that shit. So yeah, y'all Atlanta niggas, but y'all niggas will get up in that bitch and say what happened last week on up until that day. You know what I'm telling you? Nah, we ain't doing no talking to them hoes. At the end of the day, we gonna be in trial silent, nigga. You know what I'm telling you? When in trial, nigga, we ain't doing no talking. Cause that's the whole thing. Y'all gotta prove y'all case. And me and my lawyer gotta prove y'all wrong. You know what I'm telling you? So that's all we doing. We not helping the DA out. We not talking to the DA. We not explaining shit to the judge, the DA. Only people we talking to is our lawyers, goddammit. Yeah, and we need to know what information they got on the niggas so we can go ahead and beat they motherfucking ass. Yeah, we ain't talking to the DAs about shit. Ain't no sitting down and y'all want to know what happened. Yeah,
So if I had to log in a call sheet and make a prediction, it's Atlanta. We know how we get down in Atlanta. In the A, we know. However, I digress. Let me get back to Mr. Boyd. I think that's
if you're new to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. Little Travis make us home, man.
Lontrell Williams Jr. arranged this meeting purportedly to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims.
I swear to God.
As alleged, once these three men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover.
Okay. Now, I know I'm trying not to pause it, but we got to break down all the details so we get the indictment. Once we get the indictment, it'll be on screen. Remember, this is a complaint. We're assuming that there's a grand jury indictment, but regardless, there's a complaint by a federal agent, and the AUSA is presenting this. So we would think that it would hit an indictment already, which means we're scouring pacer. We're going to see when it's released. Should be shortly because they did a press conference. Let me just say this. Chat. This is another thing when you deal with like these gangster rappers. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd be nervous going to any business meeting where 8 people got to be in a room. If you got to do a meeting with 8 individuals in and around the vicinity, you see, my business means is, oh, let's go get lunch. Let's get on Zoom. That's the best one. Let's do this over some coffee. Let's do this over some drinks. The moment I see you pull up with the niggas, a pack of niggas, we're not talking business. It's hard to talk business when you got 8 goons around. Also, this is probably going to go into the premeditation realm because to a reasonable mind.
At the end of the day, everybody know how Pooh Shiesty living. Yeah, everybody know how Pooh Shiesty living. So we didn't see what happened to niggas when they outside by themselves. They not here no more. So if Pooh Shiesty walking around with 8 niggas, I think he was doing the smart thing because shit, why wouldn't you? Come on, man. You got $1 million worth of jewelry on you in $1 million car. And you telling me you gonna be doing all this by yourself. Now you should have some old people with you, especially when you a young nigga that's out here robbing and shooting motherfuckers. You know what I'm telling you? Hey, we not gonna sit up here and act like Pooh Shiesty wasn't about that shit. We not gonna act like he was sitting up here bluffing. Just like we not gonna act like Lil Durk wasn't about that shit. We not gonna act like Yellow Bees and Mo 3 wasn't about that shit. These are the young niggas that's really about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got the studio gangsters. You got niggas like Drake. You know what I'm telling you? It's niggas like Drake, Lil Wayne. You know what I'm telling you? The list can go on and on. You know what I'm telling you? I don't want to throw Nipsey up in there, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, telling you, it's niggas that really do this shit. You know what I'm telling you? It's niggas that really get active. You know, shout out to the people that send niggas to handle their business and shit. But yeah, this young nigga right here, yeah, we not mad at that nigga. I'm not mad at that nigga for what he did. I ain't got nothing against that nigga. So shit, you know what I'm telling you? At the end of the day, I'm really sitting back surprised and laughing like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that little young nigga hopped out of prison and shit. Did what he had to do. You know what I'm telling you? Shit, I know you was just sitting down for 5 years, but for you to do 5 years and do this shit right here, man, this shit had to mean something. Because this shit right here can have a nigga go sit down for a little bit of more time. So for this nigga to pull this move right here, it had to be worth it, dog. You know what I'm telling you? It had to be worth it. Because he pulled this move. This not like no Mo 3 motherfucker shooting at him on the freeway and he get killed. Nah, this shit different. This the nigga that he was signed to a nigga and he went to rob his CO. Not only did he rob his CO, he robbed the wife, the cameraman, the engineer, you know what I'm telling you, and he kidnapped the motherfucker. You know what I'm telling you? Come on, man, stop playing. Now, if anything, get him. If they didn't charge that boy with kidnapping, you know what I'm saying? I can see him doing about 5 or 10 years for kidnapping. But all I'm saying, they gonna run all this shit together anyway. So if they run all this shit together, man, yeah, you niggas talking about 25 and all like that. I'm thinking about next year, or if not next year, he'll be out in another 5 years. Now, this man ain't going out here killing nobody or hurting nobody or no shit like that, man. He just robbed the motherfucker. Yeah, some people just got problems. Yeah, it's just a young nigga that got problems. Shit. He could have killed Gucci. He could have killed everybody in the studio. So the feds looking at, oh, this man ain't even killed him. He just was, you know what I'm saying, hurt behind some business or something. So shit, we'll lock his ass up for 5 more years and let him think about it. You know what I'm telling? Well, shit, we'll let him out next year. Shit, he gonna go rob somebody again, and that third one, shit, we'll get his ass on that one.
You don't go to discuss business.
Yeah, that nigga coming
with
home.
8 individuals. Now, I do think Pooh Shiesty has some type of response for that. Say, no, we didn't plan to go do some stuff. I roll around with 8 people everywhere. And also, the place we met wasn't like some corporate office. when we go to the studio, we always 8 deep. That might work. That might work. Let's keep it going, chat.
Yeah, you're
Of
supposed
his
to
recording
move.
contract with one of the victims.
You're supposed to move deep.
As alleged, once these three men were inside the recording studio, Williams Jr. and 8 co-conspirators, several of whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to...
Oh, wow. Now, I know y'all saying, but I got to point out these things. What happened is he's on type of equation side of what, you know, come back and sleep at the halfway house. It's like getting you reactivated to society. The reason this meeting took place in Dallas is he's in Dallas. Okay. So essentially, he shows up to this thing. He knows he's in a halfway house. I would think that, you know, in my little story, thought the niggas just start doing shit. And I say you got to have people you control. And he's going along with it because, bro, you're shiesty. You come from the streets. But according to prosecutors, they're saying Pooh Shiesty kicked it off. He upped the Draco. What up? Man, fuck all that talking, man. Sign that shit right now. Fuck all that. We ain't doing no negotiation. Fuck a deal point, nigga. You gonna catch this hollow point. What's up? Sign this shit, nigga. I'm out of here. Out of here, nigga. So they're saying that Shiesty kicked it off first. Yo, Shiesty and Dirk, I ain't gonna lie to you. That was probably like, Shiesty, Dirk, and King Von is like, it's like the big three. Like the real niggas of the industry. Like whatever they said they did that shit. Yo.
Whom traveled from Memphis, Tennessee, executed a coordinated armed takeover. As alleged, like Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining conspirators displayed firearms and robbed the other victims of Rolex watches, jewelry, cash, and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader
of... Chat, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, if I'm Big 30, I'm so mad. Yo, if y'all gonna tell a story, what's my motto? If we gonna tell it, we gotta tell it all. How you gonna, Big 30's role in the criminal indictment for the robbery and kidnapping of Gucci Man is that this fat nigga is so big they just put him in the doorway as a block. They just put him there just to hold the door. Yo, this nigga is so fat. They didn't say, yo, imagine y'all tool up. Everybody got y'all guns? Yo, y'all got y'all shiesties? I bet. We about to get this nigga Gucci Man aside. Yo, Big 30's like, yo, what's my role in this shit? Your role? Nigga, just stand in the doorway. That's it. That's your job. Okay? Stand in the doorway. That's your job. That's hilarious.
Cash and other high-value items. One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness. Defendant Wright barricaded the studio door with his body to prevent the victims from escaping. The ringleader of the conspiracy, Lontrell Williams Jr., was on home confinement at the time of the offense.
Oh, he's done.
As alleged for a prior firearms conspiracy charge and conviction out of the Southern District of Florida. Towards the end of his prison sentence, he had been granted home detention. Part of the terms of his home detention were that he would not commit another federal offense or possess a firearm. His father, Lontrell Williams Sr., is alleged to have helped plan and execute the federal kidnapping as charged in the complaint. And as described further in the complaint, within hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims. The charging document outlines some of the evidence.
Yo, niggas could never stop nigging, huh? Soon as they get out of the studio, they went to social media to post the proof that they did do the robbery. Yo, here's the chain I took. Here it is right here. You know, niggas be thinking they're like, you know, they love calling bloggers police, but never acknowledge their role. Yo, a nigga will go online.
Man, let me speak for the young niggas, bro. God damn, somebody gotta speak for them, bro. Because people still think that I'm a young nigga, bro, and I'm 36. You know, telling people still think I'm 23. But now the reason that the young niggas did that is because they wanted everybody to know that they goddamn took the nigga down. Yeah, that's why. Come on, man. Y'all see all these videos and all these. Yeah, I got that nigga chain. Come back and get your chain. Yeah, that's why they did that shit. That's what young niggas do. They want everybody to know what they doing, and then you know they want to make you look bad. You don't tell me, trust and believe. Yeah, they want the world to know. Yeah, we took this nigga shit. You don't tell him. Yeah, and they want you to come do something about it. They want the whole world to know that you niggas hoes and you niggas pussies. That's why them niggas get on that bitch showing that shit off. You know what I'm telling you? Them niggas don't give a fuck about going to jail. That's why y'all keep talking about these niggas crashing out and shit. They don't care. What part of that don't y'all understand? These niggas don't care. It's either death or jail for them. So, like, man, them niggas crashed out. Them niggas, now he back in jail. He doesn't care. Nigga, he doesn't care. These young niggas don't give a fuck about that shit. They young. They don't care about going to go sit down. They don't give a fuck about no 25 or no 50 years. They don't even know what that shit is. They don't even know what that shit means. They ain't been through that shit before. Yeah, they probably heard about it, but they ain't going through that shit. They ain't gonna care until, goddamn it, shit. They ass sitting down in that motherfucking cell for 20, 30 years, just like all the rest of them. That's when y'all hear them niggas get out of jail after they did 20 or 30 years. They, you know what I'm telling, they want to have. Now they like together. They went up in that bitch. It took them nigga goddamn 20, 30 years to sit down to understand they can't come out here and do shit like that because it's a place for your motherfucking ass. These young niggas don't know that it's a place for their ass, and some of them do, and they don't give a fuck. They don't care about going to jail. Y'all act like going to jail is you know, I'm talking for the young niggas right now, but y'all act like going to jail is scary. You know, telling, oh shit, like nigga, jail is not, these niggas not scared of going to jail. You think these niggas won't kill you and go sit down? Yeah, that ain't nothing. Man, these young niggas is not scared of no goddamn jail. So y'all need to stop thinking that motherfuckers is scared of jail. They don't give a fuck. Motherfucker would kill your mama and go sit down, dog. Hey, salute to you, G. Motherfucker would kill your mama. Motherfucker would kill your baby. Motherfucker kill your sister, man. And they will go sit down in prison, my nigga. So y'all need to stop thinking that motherfuckers care about going to jail. They know the shit that they did. These people robbed this man in broad daylight. It was broad daylight. And there's cameras around this motherfucker, and they still did that shit because you know why? They don't give a fuck. They not scared of jail. This man just did 5 years in the feds and came home and went back. You think he's scared of the feds? And he made a song talking about fuck the feds. Man, these niggas ain't scared. Y'all the ones scared. Yeah, y'all the ones scared. Y'all the ones let motherfuckers do something to y'all and y'all don't do nothing to them because you scared to go to jail. Yeah, shout out to that boy Hines. I see you up in this business. Let me go ahead and get this content playing, man. I can't speak for the young niggas. You know, tell it all goddamn day. You know, tell it because some people like, man, this nigga sounds stupid, but I'm just trying to get y'all to understand. Sometimes a nigga gotta dumb himself down. You know, telling you to get the message out. And you know, I had to talk for the young niggas real quick. That's all.
You ever see a chick with a tattoo? She wear clothes all around it. She got a tattoo here. She got no clothes that cover this region because she wants you to see it. A nigga who do a robbery or a killing, yo, he'll just go alive like, yo, I wonder who I'm smoking in this blunt. I heard niggas was down bad today. Man, next time you running from a nigga, don't trip. Like, they'll just basically tell you they did it. Like, niggas gotta confess. They got to. They got. Yo, I wonder who chain this is. Yo, niggas chains on tour. Like, come on, bro.
In hours of leaving the Dallas studio, a number of the defendants were on social media displaying some of the items that appeared to be the jewelry that had been robbed from the victims. The charging document outlines some of the evidence, just some, establishing the defendants' roles in the federal offense. This is as follows. Electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location.
Oh, my God. They basically said a nigga had the ankle monitor on at the robbery.
Hey, man, y'all hit the like button one time, man. Hit that like button if you're new to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, man.
I'm robbing this bank right now. Not right now, I'm about to rob it right now. What you mean? What you mean I won't do it? Nigga, I got my pole on. What you mean I won't? Yo, you FBI. Yo, this is crazy. Wearing the ankle monitor to the crime is wild. Like, you know what I mean? This is lit. Yo, I wonder which genius thought of this plan. Yo, you got a GPS, like, oh, you got your ankle monitor on? You don't think they're tracking you right now, right? All right, come on, let's go do this hit. Nah, this is some grade A niggatry. I love this shit.
The charging document outlines some of the evidence, just some, establishing the defendants' roles in the federal offense. This is as follows. Electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location, which would put him in violation of his home detention conditions. Cell phone records and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas. Rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle that was used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants.
This is interesting. Now, chat, I'm going to tell you why I'm pausing. I'm telling you it's interesting. It looked like the feds was up on this immediately. What does that tell me? It tells me that one of the victims, I think they're claiming it's 3 victims, so it was Gucci and 2 other people. Somebody cooperated quick. Somebody cooperated quick, or Pooh Shiesty was rolling around with the nigga that's working, meaning that guy is, you know, he working with the feds and he's going to be flipping and he's telling me, yo, them niggas just did a robbery today.
Hey, hit that like button for me one time, man. Hit that like button for me one time, man.
Mad quick. Usually they got to go back and post, and by the time they get back, you know, most security cameras rewrite itself after like 30 days. Like, you know, they don't have enough space to store stuff in perpetuity. So they got the surveillance. Wow, they got everything. Jesus Christ.
A vehicle that was used by the group, surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed.
Myron, what up?
Yo, what up, bro? I see you on stream, man. This guy, Pooh Shiesty, hasn't learned his fucking lesson, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. The feds was up on this one. I ain't gonna lie. I think as soon as the feds heard the first buzz for feds, I think they said, all right, let's build another case. They did this pretty quick. They got surveillance footage. They got it down to a T.
Bro, dude, this is so fucking bad because he just got out of jail for like a similar crime. Dude, if he gets convicted this time, he's cooked.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying. But I don't know if are you home or are you at your spot?
Yeah. No, I'm here. I just you want to jump on a mic or something like that, or
yeah, no. So I'm gonna watch this, but later on, because I do have some questions for you. Usually, like say things like this. I'm surprised they didn't sit on it. Like
free Shiesty out. Free Shiesty out.
Is back to doing crime. Let's sit on it. Right? Also, I think the element that I was going to be concerned about is Gucci. Like they're wondering, for you to be a victim, are you cooperating, or could they, without your consent, just name you as a victim? And could they even pursue charges if none of the victims, supposedly it's 3, if none of the victims actually even, you know?
Okay, so that's actually an excellent question. So if Gucci decides not to cooperate with the government,
hold on, wait. I don't want to hold people in suspense, but I got to. Hop on all your equipment and everything. We'll kind of do it like how we do our shit. We could do a proper breakdown. It'll probably take a couple minutes. I'll just keep listening to this. I think the Attorney General.
Are you gonna be on late tonight too or not?
Yeah, well, I'm streaming pretty much throughout the whole time. But if you got a quick answer now, just tell me now. All right.
Yeah. So to answer your question, bro, the less cooperative victims are,
yeah,
the harder they're gonna have to rely on physical evidence. So from what I've seen, it looks like they got CCTV footage and all this other stuff. Where if you have a lot of concrete evidence like that, witness testimony isn't really that important. So, so they could just cook them off of that, bro. To be honest.
Yeah, they have a full. I don't know if there's surveillance footage in the like studio, but they have a lot of like.
Oh man, come on, man. Let's go ahead and get through this, man. Golly, man. Hey, shout out to y'all for waiting, man. Shout out to y'all for waiting, man. I see them numbers steady going up too. Y'all ain't even left. Y'all like, hell nah, man. That boy was having a good show, man. Shout out to y'all that ain't left, man. God damn, man. Let's go and get through this, man. Y'all know how this shit go. They can't stop the progress, mate. They trying to stop our shine, dog. They hating on us. They hating on us trying to stop our shine. Here we go, though. They
know sequentially what happened. Yo, he was signing this paper while this guy pulled out his pistol, one guy blocking the door. It either has to be some surveillance or one of the victims has now talked. But let me throw this other thing in there. Do you think that maybe there's somebody with Pooh that probably, maybe he has some other shit going on,
man, if you new to the channel, if you new to the channel, man, subscribe to the channel, dog. If you new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you new here, drop a comment in the chat so I can give you a wrench, man. For real. Make sure y'all hit that like button, put me in the algorithm, man. This is my second page. I got a main page, but I'm on my little backup page, man. And we got a little motion over here, man. There's a little traffic coming through this motherfucker. So y'all let me know who y'all is.
Giving the whole thing up.
That could be it. Like he got busted on something else. Because here's the thing. I'm looking for the criminal complaint right now, and I can't find it anywhere, bro.
Yeah, it's not unsealed yet.
Well, okay, so yeah, because they just arrested him, right? So they have probably, you know why? He hasn't been brought in front of a judge yet.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So they're gonna unseal it when he does his initial appearance, which is already like 2 p.m. They might not bring him in today. Every courthouse is different with their initial appearance, but by tomorrow at the latest, we're gonna have that criminal complaint more than likely, or they might have indicted him. But was listening to AUSA. He said the complaint, if I'm not mistaken. So that means some agent probably drafted it up. Gave it to the judge versus doing a formal indictment.
Yeah, interesting. Also, here's the thing too, and I'm not too sure how much you know about, at least within once you get to the Bureau of Prisons, at least for the federal government, like how do they deal with these things? If you're on what they call halfway house, which is kind of like, it's pretty much like it's a version of home confinement where you're reporting to a building, but you're allowed to go free to do work, and I'm pretty sure the work was I have to go do I gotta go do.
Hey man, we live on Twitch right now, man. I just went live on Twitch, man. Real all day fofo, man. Real all day fofo, man. Subscribe to me on Twitch too, man. We taking over all platforms.
Music, right? Man. So you go to the studio, which is one of the allowed places. If you then do a crime, then is there any revocation that they have to just say, oh, you're back in federal prison rather than halfway house?
Oh yeah, bro. Like if you're on probation or parole, or like any of that, and you violate, like you're cooked. Like it could be as simple as they catch you with weed, dude. Like you're going right back to jail. They don't play around with that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's like premeditation, but like this seems so stupid. Nobody could sat down and thought about this for 10 minutes.
Well, let me give you a little bit of insight, bro.
Dude, that is ankle monitor on.
Yo, these probation officers, bro. A lot of people don't know this. I'm gonna give your audience a little bit of game here. These probation officers damn near have more power than federal agents sometimes, and I'll explain why. If one of the people are on probation or getting one of these benefits where they're able to get out early, whatever, and they violate, not only can that probation officer go arrest them, he could search his house. He doesn't really need probable cause. Basically, you become the government's bitch, right? So what I used to do when I was an agent is if I was looking at a target and he was on probation, I'd go with the probation officer, pretend to be a probation officer, and then I'm able to pick up a bunch of intel from being in there because I'm there with that officer and he doesn't know what I do. So that's the power, just to kind of explain to you like how powerful these guys are when you violate. They become like damn near God mode, bro. They don't need anything to come pick you up.
Yeah, no, this was incredibly. I was thinking that maybe the guys around him like kicked off something and he just went along. The U.S. attorney saying no, he initiated this thing, and it's pretty bad. Jesus Christ, the across state lines thing. I'm wondering if they really probably had like an axe to grind against him. It seems like they do, because the only thing they're mentioning about interstate is that hey, they travel from Memphis. That seems to be the thing. Yo, they travel from Memphis.
To be honest with you, bro, establishing interstate nexus is very easy. Like, let's say they use a gun in a commission of a crime. Boom, it's done. Because what the government's going to articulate is he used a weapon that had different parts manufactured in different parts of the country, which affects interstate commerce, and that's how they get venue. That's how they do it. Yeah. Because I used to do one of the things I used to specialize in when I was on the border was gun cases.
Yeah.
So that's why one of my good friends, the ATF agent. So I used to work with him hand in hand. So I know exactly how the ATF deals with all these, gun charges. But to get interstate nexus, bro, it's real simple. Let's say you're a felon, right? And you get pulled over and you get arrested. And the state says, you know what? We don't want to take this. They call ATF. ATF comes and gets you, right? Now they write a criminal complaint. They indict you, whatever. They bring you into custody. One of the things that the ATF has to do to formalize before an indictment is they have to establish what's called an interstate nexus. And all that is a specially trained ATF agent, every field office has one, who is like the interstate nexus guy. He breaks apart the gun. He goes through all the different parts of the gun. And then he's able to conclusively say, hey, I examined this firearm. This firearm has springs from Massachusetts, but a trigger guard from California. And that's kind of their interstate nexus report. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I knew there was something up with this because Gucci was noticeably quiet. And unfortunately, hip hop is so ignorant that Gucci, who has survived the case where he was charged after his.
Quick commercial real quick, man. Another commercial real quick, man. Share this shit out. Subscribe to Real All Day folk.
I really don't say the biggest no more, this shit get no bigger. I had nigga let me down and I put faith in all them niggas. I shot Drake for all them niggas. I spent paper on all them niggas. Every time I'm the driver, I have speed tape for all them niggas. Catch me flow, see Grilly gun, I'm down there 2 inches. From just see her 7,500, watch the game or buy a watch. Get the spazzing off them pills, my bitch hate when I'm off ball. My hoe been mad for 3 days. I'm so high, can't get on hard. It ain't too, baby, it's me. I'm just high, baby, on God. Now I gotta sober up before I go, gotta let it ride. Fuck you going through my phone for? Oh, man, you bitch. Worry about that one hoe, I swear to God, I got them bitches. Oh, stupid ass hoe, hood eating ass bitch. He said he fuck my BM, so I fuck both of his bitches. So one on 300, can't pick the up 750. The other one I hit it, cause he thought 30 was tricky. Eventually I hit it and I get a whole penny. Gave a little girl a pink 50, then shot back to the trench. Yo, right back to the block, the studio in the dope spot. Get to a feature or get served, get a verse or a
subscribe to the channel, man. subscribe to the channel, man.
I don't give a fuck who twin shot him. He shot him. He boxed that boy with that switch, cause we spot him and got him. He tried to lie like he got grade. He tried to call it cousin. Bitch out the bag on the bladder. Hit the whole car like fuck who got hit, really don't matter. 1 drop, 2 drop, I'm handing out family gather. We both ghosted, but I'm tummy and you is a Casper. I never see you know what
Subscribe to the
where you
channel
at,
if
man.
you ain't
I'm in
subscribed to the
trenches
channel,
every
man.
day,
If you
boy,
want to
feet on
support
land.
the channel,
Don't
hit
speak
the
on me, I
goddamn
get shit
like
done.
button.
He thought
If
I
you
was
want to
playing.
support
Oh,
the
you ain't
channel,
bought
share
no
this
way
shit
we
out,
can go
man.
bad for
If you
bad.
want to
The
support
biggest
the
in the
channel,
city, richer
drop
than
a
they whole
comment in the
community. You
goddamn
ain't even
chat,
looking how the fuck.
For real,
You
for
gon'
real.
catch me slipping. Got footprints everywhere for stepping. We coming to switching. Speak on my child again on asses. I'm coming up missing. Yeah, pussy. Matter of fact, that's on loose. I beef with killer. Did my last time responding to Bruce. Been up $1 million plus. I would never become a user. LBM at me for security. Like, where is your shooter? I really don't say the biggest no more. This shit get no bigger. I had niggas let me down and I put faith in all them niggas. I shot Drake for all them niggas. I spent paper on all them niggas. Every time I'm the driver, I have speed tape for all them niggas. Catch me flow, see Grilly gun, I'm down there 2 inches. From GC here 7,500, watch the game or buy a watch. Get the spazzing off them pills. My bitch hate when I'm on bar. My hoe been mad for 3 days. I'm so high, can't get on hard. Fuck, nigga. Now let this sink.
Hey, y'all heard him. He said he was $1 million plus up. And this song dropped 11 months ago. So I hope he got his bond money ready. I hope he got his lawyer money ready. You know what I'm saying? You know, I hope he, you know, it's about time for you to sell them vehicles and shit. You know, you got some shit to do. You know what I'm saying? You $1 million up, though. But you know what I'm saying? You about to spend some of that million to get out of trouble.
Kind of moving on the straight path.
See, that's the best thing of having money. You know what I'm telling you? But, you know, that can be fucked up too, though. You know what I'm saying, having money, because we see shit how some niggas have money and they still get put away for the rest of their life. But these boys ain't do nothing to get put away for the rest of their life, man. They ain't going nowhere. They'll be back home soon.
They're gonna put him in the same, you know, he kind of falls into this, is this Atlanta being Atlanta thing again, because this idea of ratting. I think people are gonna assume he cooperated. And unfortunately, I think for the culture and fans, let's say this happened, they're expecting Gucci to just keep it straight.
Yeah, which he actually can do, bro. Because like he can make, if he doesn't testify, and you know he's like, look, I'm not gonna talk on that, like whatever. He could probably still salvage like his image, because you know, because I've done this before. Like when I did gang cases, one of the things that would almost always happen is like people would just not cooperate, right? But we had so much physical evidence that we didn't really need that person's testimony, if that makes sense.
So I guess, you know, ain't nobody in the comments gonna say that academics is on the phone with a police. You know, telling you whatever type of dude this is, we know he used to work in the law field. You know, I'm telling you, he has something to do with being a police officer or something. So shit, as you can see what type of people academics fuck with. So that's a man that you probably don't want to fuck with, because you see they telling you how dirty this shit is. So shit, just imagine you can be beefing with academics and he'll put one of his homeboys on you and they'll come get you. So yeah, man, y'all better be careful out here, man. This shit is a dirty game now.
So as long as you got good physical evidence, you know, you got it. It's good. The witness is just like kind of the cherry on top when you don't have strong evidence, physical evidence.
Hey, and by the way, chat, I'm looking up here on the Bureau of Prison website for the government. It looks like
your chat is retarded, bro. Do these guys know what I used to do for a living?
Yeah, some of them might not know. So it looks like they're saying, so before Pooh Shiesty's location in the Federal Bureau of Prisons would say that's halfway house in Dallas. It says
shout out to that one person that's on my Twitch right now, man. Shout out to that one person that's on my Twitch right now. Real all day fofo.
At the halfway house?
Yeah. So he was there until yesterday. And it says he's not in. I think that's a they denominate not in custody, but he is in custody, just not at a facility that's like known at this point. So it might be like going to the or whatever it is.
Yeah, and remember, like I said before, if like you're out on probation or some shit like that, you basically have like no rights. Like you gotta ask for permission ahead of time. Your life is super restricted. You can't hang out with gangbangers. And if you do anything like that, you could get caught with a fucking roach, dude, and you'll go to jail. Right back to federal prison.
Yeah, I would love to see how this comes down. They keep saying conspiracy. So, they're going with, it's a conspiracy to do this, but it might just be conspiracy to commit robbery, right?
That's probably what happened.
But I would love to see if they have a bigger case here. But it seems like it might just be this. Regardless, I wonder what the statutes of what this carries.
Weapons offenses like that?
Well, robbing somebody at gunpoint. I mean, I would imagine
yeah. No, that someone was saying I think 5 to 15 years for statute of limitations if memory serves correct.
No, not statute of limitations, like sentencing actually.
Sentencing.
Yeah.
With the sentencing, that's going to be a little bit more tricky because when a judge sentences you, he takes into account your criminal history and other stuff. And like for Pooh, Shiesty, him getting arrested while on probation and just getting out of jail. And keep in mind, when he got arrested the first time, he got arrested for the same dumb shit. Robbing dudes at gunpoint. So if he gets convicted, bro, the judge's probably going to throw the hammer at him.
Yo, it kind of makes me think, Pooh Shiesty was really living his raps. Imagine the amount of people he robbed that he didn't get caught for.
He really was, bro. It's actually fucking nuts, man. Like, and I've always said, like, if King Von was alive today, they would have picked him up on a RICO a long ass time ago.
Yeah, crazy. All right, let me watch this thing real quick, and then I'm gonna tap back in with you in a second. I'm pretty much gonna be on all day, so by the time you get on, we could do our thing.
Perfect. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on at like 10, but I want to give you guys a little bit of sauce and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll definitely cook tonight if you want.
No, of course.
All right, bro. I'll talk to you. Peace.
All right. Chat, do y'all not know Myron is he's a former federal agent?
See, that's
he worked for HSI. His job was to cook up.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all heard what I just told y'all. That nigga goddamn academics is on the phone with a nigga that, chilling that used to work with law enforcement. And he just let y'all know that he's a federal agent. So look what type of niggas that this nigga is dealing with. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, y'all better be careful on who y'all messing with out here.
Aces on people. Like, yeah. Yo, Myron is, you know who Myron is? Myron is Denzel from Training Day. They probably built prisons because of Myron. like I'm not bragging here, but not trying to make it a joke, but he's given a lot of niggas a lot of charges that probably served a lot of time. He was focused on the border stuff with the cartels. Anyway, let's go back to Mr. Boyd here and the info he's going to disseminate to us.
Corroborating the coordinated travel of multiple defendants from Memphis, Tennessee to Dallas, rental car records confirming Williams Sr. rented a vehicle that was used by the group, surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several of the defendants stayed following the offense. Fingerprint evidence as well that was recovered from the crime scene.
See, that's why.
TJ.
That's why I'm thinking someone must have reported the same day. To capture fingerprints, it has to be damn near almost immediate. That's why I think, and damn, fingerprint? Holy shit, that's like some old school shit. Fingerprint?
At least two of the defendants, social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property just in the days following the offense. Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis.
Chat, you could tell they were aware that the crime happened. No one wanted to fly. They try to take a bus. Do you have to, can't you just like pay for a bus without no type of identification? Hopefully they didn't charge you on their card, right?
The day after the offense, in this case, came to Dallas to conduct legitimate business, and they were met with firearms and violence as alleged in the charging document. This case should serve as a warning to others who believe that using violence and intimidation tactics to rob others in our community is a viable way to conduct business. I'm here to say that it is not, and that if you choose to do this, we will, together with our law enforcement partners here, And the other ones in the Northern District of Texas will bring you swift.
So if y'all hear that, man, to all the young people out here, man, the robbery division is in Texas, dog, and they letting you know right now, bro. So you don't tell it ain't like they haven't been out here, but they've been more focused on like the bank robberies and shit like that. But now, you know what I'm saying? They like, hey man, we got to make sure the public good. So now, goddamn it, shit, when you go rob that goddamn dope dealer, goddamn it, they probably watching that dope dealer that you robbed. So now, shit, when you rob that dope dealer, they coming to pick your ass up, and they picking him up too, goddamn it. You know what I'm telling you? So just imagine right now a nigga get killed in the trap. Yeah, you get killed in the trap in Texas right now, and the feds pull up and they got to do their homework. Now they got to find out who came and killed you and shit. Hey, man, you boys better stop playing out here, because it seems like niggas ain't robbing banks no more. They robbing humans. Yeah, they robbing citizens, gangsters. Yeah. Man, when did the gangsters? Yeah, they robbing gangsters, they robbing robbers. You know what I'm telling you? Yeah, it don't even matter no more. And the feds say, man, they tired of this shit, man. They tired of you young niggas going around doing all this shit, man. They on y'all road, man. Especially in Texas, man. So all you niggas that been robbing and doing all that shit, man, it's about time for y'all to, you know what I'm saying, till they'll get a job and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the feds will leave, you know what I'm saying, when shit calm down. Give them about 2-3 years to get up out of here though. But shit, it seems like they building offices and shit now in Texas and shit, man. You boys down here causing too much goddamn trauma. I mean, too much goddamn problems.
For justice. I want to thank the FBI Dallas Violent Crimes Task Force, the FBI's Memphis Resident Agency and Nashville Field Office, the Memphis Safe Task Force, the Dallas Police Department, the United States Attorney for the Western District of Tennessee, Michael Dunovit, and AUSA Greg Wagner, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Texas, my dear friend and colleague Jay Combs, and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Middle District of Tennessee, including my colleague Braden Busek, for their outstanding contributions in this multi-jurisdictional investigation and prosecution. I'd also like to highlight the extraordinary work. None of this happens without the extraordinary work of our AUSAs in this office. And I'm here to say we have the best AUSAs in the.
By the way, thank you, Smoke Peasure. I think you mean pressure. Thank you for the attendance. Says, yo, he initiated too, bro. Menace society. The white man gonna have to poke him. He is stand.
We have a bombshell new legal case on our hands. The alleged robbery and kidnapping of rapper Gucci Mane.
This case should serve as a warning to others who believe that using violence and intimidation tactics to rob others in our community is a viable way to conduct business. I'm here to say that it is not, and that if you choose to do this, we'll bring you swiftly to justice.
Wait until you hear not only the allegations, but the evidence, surveillance, Instagram accounts, fingerprints. It is something to say the least. We have the criminal complaint that lays out everything, and we're going to break it all down for you right now. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
What the fuck? They got.
Okay, I have to share this. Some really exciting news. Okay, we have spent so much time together here at Law and Crime, obsessing over every wild twist, late night case, that we wanted to find a way to get you even closer to the action. That is why we're finally launching Law and Crime Plus. This is your new go-to spot for thousands of hours of commercial-free episodes and exclusive case files where you could really dive into the evidence yourself. We really built this for the community of people that stay up late analyzing every detail while waiting for a verdict, so it's just as much as your space as it is ours. Go ahead, download the app, check out the features, let us know what you think. You can head on over to lawandcrimeplus.com today to snag our limited time deal for just $3.99 a month or $40.99 for the year. How do you even make sense of this headline? Rapper Gucci Mane was allegedly robbed and kidnapped by other rappers? So as the Department of Justice puts it in their release statement, quote, this week, 9 individuals, including well-known musical artists, were federally charged for kidnapping and robbing at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas, Texas, announced United States Attorney for the Northern District of Texas, Ryan Raybould. 8 of the 9 were arrested in Dallas, Texas, and Memphis, Tennessee. The charged defendants include Lontrell Williams Jr., a.k.a. Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Sr., Rodney Wright Jr., a.k.a. Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Terrence Rogers, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, Darian McDaniel. Actually, by the way, there was a press conference held yesterday, and I want you to listen to that moment where they talk about that one person who was missing in this, right? So there's people who's charged, but not everybody had been arrested. So this is United States Attorney for the Northern District of Texas, Ryan Rabel.
One of the individuals that's been charged has not had his initial appearance yet, but agents are actively working to locate and bring him to court.
And I wanted to touch on that actually. Eric Bushman with KRLD. Since there's one person you're still trying to get to come in, I guess it's on an arrest because it's initial appearance. You would have said that you're trying to work out. Because you're going public with this, are you afraid at all that that's going to hinder eventually getting an individual in?
Agents are working to find him. The complaint has already been unsealed, and a number of these defendants have had their public hearing already, their initial appearance, and so it's already out there that this individual has been charged, and so that information is in the public record. But I trust that the agents will be able to identify this person and find them and bring them to justice. Of course, that person can turn themselves in immediately.
And I have a 32-page criminal complaint that was filed in the United States District Court for the Northern District of Texas that I'm going to break down for you as simply as possible. I want you to know the allegations, the potential evidence, the parties, okay? Gives you an idea about what this case is about. And I got to say this before I even get into it. You're going to understand after I go through this why these individuals were arrested in light of this alleged evidence, but all of them are innocent until proven guilty. I got to say that because, again, you're going to listen to this and you might be saying, wow, the evidence against them is arguably really bad, but nothing has been proven as of yet. Okay, with that caveat, let's get into it. So this is an affidavit. It is a sworn statement from an FBI special agent in support of a criminal complaint. And this is the statement of probable cause that crimes were committed. Okay? It starts by claiming that on January 10th, 2026,
we actually getting this shit broke down to us, man. You know, we done listen to everybody else give a spiel, but they not no lawyer. They don't know shit about this shit. So we gonna listen to somebody that's gonna break this shit down to us and explain to us what this shit really mean, dog, for real. Somebody that know what they talking about.
the victims, who are only identified by initials, by the way, and they include RD, which we have to assume is Gucci Mane because his real name is Radrick Davis. They say they were robbed and kidnapped at gunpoint at a music studio in Dallas, Texas. Now, there was apparently a scheduled meeting between RD and suspect Lontrell Williams Jr. And apparently, this hip-hop artist is known as Pooh Shiesty, and he was reportedly signed to RD's record label 1017 Records. Now, this meeting was reportedly about a contract dispute. This is, again, according to prosecutors. And it seems that Williams Jr. wanted out. So the affidavit claims that when RD and the other alleged victims in this case and others go into this office building, they realize it's closed. So Williams Sr., this is apparently Williams Jr.'s father, was apparently trying to book a recording studio that day for his son and for RD to record music. Williams Sr. was apparently talking to this unidentified individual just known as JN, another player in this, who owns the studio. It's inside this office building. So now you get the geography, what we're talking about here. So the affidavit includes apparent stills from surveillance footage that arguably shows Williams Sr. speaking to someone on the phone outside the building. I'm going to give you a little preview here. There are a lot of stills in this criminal complaint. And by the way, that helps corroborate the details. It helps corroborate the timeline. It helps corroborate the events that are laid out when you have purportedly time-stamped stills of this surveillance video. Now, an assistant reportedly arrives to help with production at 3:39 p.m. that day, and the affidavit claims that this father and son duo, the Williams, is arguing with somebody on the phone, okay? They're arguing. And I'm going to read you this verbatim. Quote, at approximately 3:43 p.m., Williams Jr. and Williams Sr., Wright, Johnson, Waters, Rogers, Gibson, Glover, and McDaniel entered the east side of the office building. The target suspects walked through the lobby area of the office building before going inside the studio. One individual with a dreadlock hairstyle, later identified as Gibson, can be seen on video exiting the office building and shortly thereafter returning with a bag slung over his shoulder. Again, embedded in this complaint are the apparent surveillance stills, okay? Now, the affidavit claims they go into the studio where the victims were, the alleged victims were, and there are stills, by the way. They included the studio lobby, the control room, the recording room. And at one point, it is alleged that Williams Jr., who was, by the way, I was blown away by this detail, was allegedly wearing an ankle monitor, okay, goes to speak to RD privately about the contract. I'll talk about the ankle monitor in a second. But there is allegedly an argument, and it ends up with Williams Jr. being accused of taking out a black AK-style pistol and pointing it at RD, allegedly demanding he sign the contract release paperwork. Now, RD allegedly complied, signed it. Again, we're assuming this is Gucci Mane. And there was the claim that RD, seemingly Gucci Mane, was not allowed to leave as he was being held at gunpoint. There are allegations that Wright allegedly recorded RD signing the paperwork and being forced to say he released Williams Jr. from the contract. And then afterwards, it's alleged that Williams Jr. took RD's wedding ring and watch and earrings and cash. I do wonder if they have that video. Okay, I do wonder if they have that. But I'm going to read you verbatim again from the complaint. Waters, Rogers, Johnson, Glover, McDaniel, and Gibson produced handguns or AR-AK-style pistols and began to demand property from BP and MM. BP was pushed onto a couch in the control room while an individual known to BP as CMO Dam Pooh and part of Williams Jr.'s crew searched his pockets and stole his wallet. BP's chain and a necklace were stolen from his neck. McDaniel threatened to shoot BP for moving, but Williams Jr. instructed McDaniel not to. MM was choked from behind to the point of nearly losing consciousness during the kidnapping and robbery, resulting in scratches on his neck and wrist. Now, embedded in the complaint